Hey, good morning, YouTube. This is Tim here at BAYOUSOUND.NET. Getting started with a build this morning. The box that I built last week, week before last, packaged it up, shipped it to Amarillo, Texas, and UPS destroyed it. So, in the process of the claim right now, I know my chances aren't very good. I packaged it thoroughly. Customer thought it was packaged very well, but their rules indicate 2, 3, 4 inches of padding, something like that, which is understandable if an item is glass, because the vibration of a truck, I think, could cause a glass item to break just from normal handling. With a speaker box with wood, I feel like they had to have dropped it. I mean, they definitely dropped it, but I hope that they see that they're liable for it, so we can get reimbursed on that, because as of right now, we're just kind of doing a little, pro bono, which is no big deal. It's more important that the customer get what he paid for. It's not his fault that the box got destroyed. So we made a little bit of change of plans. We're going to do a couple things different. One is that you can see behind me, I've got this sheet of birch plywood. So we're going to do that. Going to rip it so that the grain runs left and right down the length of the box for a nice look. It's going to be getting stained black. And basically, the same box. We're going to tweak a couple of things. We're going to flush mount the subs rather than a typical double baffle. We're going to flush mount. It's a there's a little bit of a trick to it, because I am working with limited depth here, because I don't want the speaker box to stick out farther than the front of the seat. So I got that to deal with, but I've kind of figured it up. I think I'm going to be okay. I'm going to use the router, and I'm going to sink what would be the gasket, the mounting bracket on the subwoofer, down a ½ an inch into the top layer of the baffle. So that should give me enough depth to make sure the motor doesn't hit the end of the box, and give a real nice look. Maybe even chamfer the edges a little bit too. Picked up a new saw blade to make sure everything comes out pretty nice. This is a DeWalt 60 tooth blade for the table saw. So it's early in the morning. We're getting started, and getting to where I'm doing this box a lot, it seems. So should go pretty quick. The last few times I've done this, it does take a while. Like I said in my last video, I'm not the fastest person in the world. I'm meticulous, and I like to measure twice, cut once, and it winds up taking a little bit of extra time, but I've done this one a couple of times now, so it's kind of getting to where I'm faster at it, more efficient. So hopefully before the end of the day, since I don't have to do any Bondo work, any sanding like that, no body filler, it's pretty much just assemble it, glue it. Not a whole lot of screws going in this one. I'm gonna keep that pretty clean. There won't be any screws on the outside of the enclosure. So when you look at it, it'll look totally screwless. Probably the majority of them will be on the inside baffle, holding the top, bottom sides together. But outside of that, it's going to be a nice, clean look. Stained black, real nice finish. And I'll show you some pics here in a little bit. Thanks.